So I am back with another chakra video about psychic attacks on the solar plexus. This is one of my favorite chakras because it's yellow, so I'm really excited. The solar plexus, it starts about 2 inches above the belly button. Okay, it's the 3rd chakra. And it's all about personal power. And if you see me looking down, I'm just looking at my iPad for my notes. But it's all about personal power, will, identity, motivation, self-discipline, self-determination, confidence, boundaries, empowerment, things of that nature. It's masculine in its nature. So the sacral chakra is more feminine, and the solar plexus is kind of where our inner authority, our core, our inner masculine lives, whatever gender you are. And why it's a common target is people will try to disempower your will, and that makes you easier to manipulate or control. They will try to mess with your routine, especially if you're a woman and you have like a self-care and a beauty routine. They'll try to disrupt that. If you're a man, they'll try to disrupt your discipline when it comes to your goals and your ambition and things like that. Your confidence, your belief in yourself. When this chakra is under attack, you will be questioning yourself constantly to the point where it will feel unnatural to you. A lot of people deliberately attack your solar plexus. I remember this one girl made a video talking about her experience being psychically attacked on her solar plexus, and the practitioner that was working her was literally trying to take away her will to live. People get disgusting, you guys. People are sick, and this is why it's so important to protect yourself, to cleanse yourself, to be empowered, to understand how energy works, and just know how to remove it, you know? What is a psychic attack on the solar plexus? It is energy directed at undermining your self-worth, your autonomy, and your decision-making. And this can show up through criticism, domination, envy, or psychic hooks. Okay, cords. This is why cord cutting is so important, especially for the lower 3 chakras. It can also manifest as unconscious attacks, picking up on others' expectations, shame, or group dynamics that crush individuality. So group thinking, sometimes we can absorb, depending on your human design and how open your chakras are, we can absorb other people's disbelief and disempowerment within themselves. So we can absorb their low confidence, their low self-esteem, or sometimes it's an ancestral healing issue. A lot of times we just need to get our confidence back. But the tricky part is a big way that you get your confidence back is by doing things, right? Overcoming challenges, having that discipline, making promises to yourself and keeping them so that you rebuild that self-trust, right? So once you kind of like understand that your solar plexus is being attacked, cleanse it and start nurturing it. Okay? Signs and symptoms: sudden, that's very important, sudden loss of confidence or self-belief, feeling powerless, indecisive, or controlled by others, feeling like you don't have a say in your life, intense self-doubt, shame, or fear of failure. Physical symptoms are digestive issues, stomach knots, fatigue, adrenal burnout, and also overcompensating with anger, control, or perfectionism. So when the solar plexus is overactive, that's when people become very domineering, very dominant, very angry, very frustrated. A lot of frustration can live here, especially if we feel like we're being controlled. If someone tries to bind your solar plexus, that's going to cause a buildup of energy because it can't circulate properly. So it's going to become overactive. Okay? I wish I had a whiteboard I would illustrate for y'all. Okay, how to protect and strengthen the solar plexus. Energetic shielding. Visualize a golden sun radiating in your upper belly. Empowerment practices like affirmations, breath of fire, power poses. There's lots of yoga poses that help with the solar plexus. And before I forget, I did just come out with my course called Chakra Healing Mastery. It's available on my website. And it is full, and when I say full, I mean full, of chakra healing information. Just literally all about the chakras and how to heal them and nurture them and connect with your energy centers within you. The energy exchange is $222. It will go up to $275 on September 9th because it's on pre-order right now. It's not available yet, okay? But if you purchase before this September 9th, you can get it for $222. And Afterpay is available. And if you have any questions about my course, just DM me, okay? Boundaries. Saying no. Cutting cords. Standing firm in your decisions, okay? Cord cutting. For these lower 3 chakras, I'm always going to come back to cord cutting. Because that's just what works to manage these 3 chakras. I personally do cord cutting for myself a few times a month, and I am more than happy to do it for you guys. If you would like to book a consultation with me, either DM me here on Instagram or go to sirensnectar.com/booking. Okay? Physical strengthening like core exercises, martial arts, and movement that builds confidence, so belly dancing is another one of my favorites for this one. Support tools like crystals, such as citrine, tiger's eye, and pyrite. Okay. Healing after psychic attack. Rebuild self-trust through small, consistent actions. Okay? Make promises to yourself and keep them. And if you make a decision, stand firm in it. As much as you can. Like, especially women, we're always changing our mind. We can be fickle. But when it's something that you're certain about, like, be more certain in your life. Be certain about your goals. Be certain about your manifestations. Be certain about your authenticity. And stand in that. You know? And I'm here for spiritual coaching if y'all need it. Like, if you need someone to stand crowd to crowd with you and talk you through this process, I am more than happy to do so. Because I've had to do it for myself. Okay? Affirmations like, I stand in my power. I am confident, capable, and free. I am determined. I nurture my self-discipline. I believe in myself. I am confident. My confidence grows every day. I stand firm in my boundaries. Things like that. Journaling and exploring limiting beliefs. Reclaiming personal sovereignty. And in my Chakra Healing Mastery course, there are lots of journal prompts for each chakra. Okay? Cord cutting rituals, like I said, on those people or situations that are draining your power. And reconnect with joy and achievement. Celebrate wins no matter how small. Celebrate yourself. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. I'm proud of myself whether, especially when it comes to money, I'm proud of myself whether I make $100 that day or $1,000. My joy is the same. I give myself a pat on the back. I receive my blessing warmly. I say thank you. I practice gratitude. And I really bask in that. Because I did that shit. And money is not everything, okay? This is just an example of an achievement. But, like, celebrate yourself. Okay? If you guys have any questions, you can message me here on Instagram. Or you can visit sirensnectar.com. Okay? Thank you. Bye.